Hello, welcome our gear research channel. Today in this video, we are going to show some of the best Wi-Fi routers that are best sold and reloaded in the last couple on Amazon. If you want more information and updated pricing on the product, check the links in the description below. So let's get started with the video. Number 1, TP-Link AC1750 Smart Wi-Fi Router Archer A7 Dual Band. There is a whole great big world out there, and now my family and I can see it wireless from our phones and tablets. One reviewer writes, adding that with this router, the whole family dynamic changed. The kids no longer fight with each other, my wife no longer hollers stuff to me at my face, we watch the entertainment on the TV, with the airdropping of shows and movies. Another user who says this supports 12 of their devices reports no drop signal or dead spots while using this router. But even more than strong signal and connectivity, reviewers give this router top marks for being easy to set up. There is no computer whiz living here, one admits, but it really was easy hooking things up. No hookup problems, dust doesn't count. No fires, sparks or anything. It was boring actually. Another, who calls this the router that I have been dreaming of for the past 10 years, thinks this router's setup is almost suspiciously easy. The setup was so easy it was a shock, they write. I was in disbelief that I was finished with the setup, no lies. It was so easy to get this running that I am skeptical that it will keep working. Fortunately, they were proven wrong. The signal is amazing, the smartphone app works, the setup works, the price is amazing. This is a dream come true. Number 2, NETGEAR Nighthawk Smart Wi-Fi Router. It has all the functionality it needs right out of the box for someone who wants a great router but doesn't necessarily want to do a completely custom setup, one person writes. Another says, setup was flawless. In fact, they add, actually, there was no setup. I plugged it in, accessed it wirelessly on my phone and laptop, tapped in the new access code, and we were up and running. As for the VPN, many people specifically mention it as a selling point. I bought this to work with expressvpn, writes. The setup was straightforward and easy. I was able to load expressvpn software and have it protect my web traffic in about 15 minutes. Another reviewer says, the built-in VPN server and other high-tech features make this a great buy for the tech-savvy. Better signals throughout the house eliminated the bottleneck in our network, so we are getting the true speeds from our internet provider. One user, who calls this the Bugatti of routers, says it's great for gaming as well. NETGEAR claimed this router was designed for gamers, and wow, were they right, they say. So, now my son can play with as many players as he can without a problem. The next big gain was on signal. Now I get full bars even way out in my garage. There is no place in my home where I don't have the best possible signal. NETGEAR claimed this router was designed for gamers, and wow, were they right, they say. So, now my son can play with as many players as he can without a problem. The next big gain was on signal. Now I get full bars even way out in my garage. There is no place in my home where I don't have the best possible signal. The best possible signal. Number 3, NETGEAR Nighthawk Smart Wi-Fi Router. This router gets top marks for speed. Our speeds are excellent, one reviewer writes, while another claims, I almost doubled my speeds. One reviewer even says, this is the first router where I get almost identical speeds as if I were connected to wire. Users are also impressed by how many devices they can use with this router without losing performance and how strong the signal is. We have a 4-level house with the router in a bedroom in the upper floor, which has always meant I got little to no signal in my man cave located in the basement. One user writes about their life pre-NETGEAR, but they rave, now I have not only a signal in my man cave, but fast service at that. They continue, the signal travels down 3 flights of stairs and turns 3 sharp corners, but it somehow finds my laptop down there. Lots of reviewers also praise the NETGEAR app that makes this router easy to set up. You download the app and it sets it up right from there, no PC connection required, one says. Another writes, I like the fact that I can reboot my router if I ever need to from my smartphone. Let that sink in for a moment. I don't have to spend 5 minutes on my hands and knees trying to find the right cord to unplug, wait 60 seconds, then plug. Number 4, TP-Link AX1800 Wi-Fi 6 Router Archer AX21 Dual Band. The TP-Link Archer AX10 is the best budget router in our eyes. You might think that for a low price, you'll get low speeds. But the AX10 proves that this doesn't have to be the case. We managed to get a speed of 651.97 megabits per second out of it. That's a lot faster than some more affordable routers. In terms of range, the AX10 isn't bad either. We figured out that it can hold a signal up to 80 to 90 feet. That's about the size of a medium-sized home. However, you will need to use a traditional Wi-Fi extender if you want to go further, as this router doesn't support mesh. Some of the other features are a little limited too, as you might expect from a budget router. The parental controls and codes are quite limited, so you won't be able to restrict network access to vulnerable users or boost power for certain users quite as easily as with some routers. There are also no USB ports on this router, which means you won't be able to plug in any external hardware. This might not be problematic for some, but it could also put a few people off altogether. The AX10 offers really great value for money. It's super rare to get this much power out of such an affordable router. Number 5, TP-Link AX5400 Wi-Fi 6 router, Archer AX73, dual band. A new router is among the best upgrades you can purchase for your home. The router you buy will determine the network speeds of every device you own, from smartphones to game consoles and computers. A cutting-edge Wi-Fi 6, sometimes seen as 802.11ax router, can deliver speeds many times faster than older Wi-Fi 5, also known as 802.11ac routers. But which should you buy? I spent dozens of hours sorting through the hundreds of routers available, testing numerous models firsthand. I judged these routers not only by their Wi-Fi performance, but also their ease of setup and use. This led to a clear result. TP-Link's Archer AX73 is the best router for most people. Its Wi-Fi performance is close to the quickest routers I've handled, yet it's affordably priced, easy to set up, and doesn't take up too much space on a desk or shelf. I have also selected several alternatives, including budget-priced, mesh, and gaming routers. If that all sounds fine to you, you'd be surprised how. Like, comment and share. Please subscribe my channel. Check the link in the description below. Thanks for watching.